Welcome to Unlocking Las Vegas with your favorite redhead realtor, Erin Pearson Mills. We're going to be covering the greater areas of Las Vegas all the way to Pahrump and Mesquite, talking about trends, events, sports, and more. I'm super excited to welcome all of our guests this year and have a great time, which is everything Unlocking Las Vegas.
Welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Las Vegas with your favorite redhead realtor, Erin Pearson Mills, and
Pharisee. Hi.
Hi. It's heating up.
Oh, I know.
I think we had our first 100-degree day.
We did?
Yeah. Was, okay, it felt like it. I think it was 99, but I think it's like today. Yeah.
I'm locked inside way too much.
This is why she's always wearing a tank top. She's just like inside, chilling.
I got my jammy pants on still, sporting sweaters. My house is cold.
I am active AF, and so I'm always like just dripping in sweat. Like I have to come up with like the latest and greatest like makeup setting sprays and the different eyelash glues.
Ooh, I learned something new about that. Did you know most makeup setting sprays actually have alcohol in it, and that's why it sets, because the alcohol goes
like dries it
and dries it.
I like that.
Benefit came out with a new one that doesn't have alcohol, and it's better for your skin.
See, I've never had a pimple a day in my life.
Literally this morning.
Never had a pimple a day in my life.
She has had a pimple, and she'll call me and say, "Oh my gosh, I think I have a pimple."
Because I never have them. But this is not a makeup show.
No, I know, but let me just tell you, I got pimple patches for Mother's Day.
Like really cute.
You know, the original pimple patches. I think it's called Hero. Let me just tell you,
I have no idea.
I had a ganger right here. And I was like, how do you get that? That's T-zone. Like, that hurts your face. Literally put it on there and it was gone.
I don't know. They're adorable now. So,
okay, but go ahead.
We'll go around anywhere, like to Target, like it doesn't matter. All ages, they're like working the cashiers or just, and they've got these like little stickers with like,
I don't understand all that though. I don't understand going out in public like that. Like, I get it. You don't want the pimple to be seen.
That is a perfect segue because it is going into EDC weekend here.
It is.
So we're going to see a little bit more than
where are all my EDC fans at?
Than the adorable pimple covers because
pimple covers. Maybe not.
Okay. Wow. I have on my shiny.
She thinks she's going to EDC.
Top today. So listen, I got married when I was like 4.5 years old. So I've never been to EDC because my husband's always like, it's not for the drug people. I'm like, no, I think it's, I'm sure that happens, but it's like more of like a really fun, immersive like experience.
It's about music. It's about music. It's about community. It's about coming together. It's kind of like, you know how back in the day, I literally just watched.
It's like Woodstock.
Don't make fun of me, but I just watched Jesus Revolution, and that was like a true story based in the 70s, right? And everyone was talking about like, all these hippies and all these things, and they're going to these music festivals and they're on drugs and expanding their mind. Well, at the end of the day, people were just looking for community. They were looking for like-minded individuals.
Exactly.
They were looking for love. They were looking for something bigger than them. And I feel like EDC's kind of transitioned into that as well a little bit. Yes, there's still drugs, I'm sure.
It's kind of sad that they labeled them hippies and like, peace and love. Is there anything wrong with those words? No. It's just because like we're talking about coming out of the 1950s and 60s where
traditional.
That'll leave it to be very traditional. Yeah. And so when something different comes along,
I mean, EDC was like this, when they brought it to Vegas, like everyone was like, oh, look at all the ravers and all the drug addicts. Like,
it was amazing.
Now I feel like it's a little bit more accepted now as well. Like I've always wanted to go just because like music is a huge
thing. Can we book it for next year and we will do the helicopter package because you know me, I do not drive.
I don't want to park
or walk.
That's chaos.
I need some of those like they're like the big.
I don't know if I could do multiple days.
Like muscly men to like carry us around.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do multiple days though. I mean, it's kind of intense. I mean, I don't know. Like, I definitely think that would be a cool thing to experience. I think it would be a cool thing to check out. They have a lot of things.
Yeah, guess what? I'm getting on YouTube. So
yeah, but they have like they have a lot of things like there. Like you can get married there. You can have renewal ceremonies there. You can, which is so on par for Vegas, right? They have like different vendors and concession stands. They have people that sell stuff. I feel like it's a big range of like, it's like a huge like adult like festival.
It's massive. And it has gone from, I think like the first year, because they're like, oh, okay, let's label everybody and be like, yeah, they just, they're the young people that come in for these festivals. But let me tell you something, because they will take over all the Airbnbs. They will take over every single hotel. They have taken over every single. This is now revenue, because I do know you can camp there. It's actually really cute.
That's kind of rad. I wouldn't mind doing that, like do like a glamping.
It's cute. I've driven past it and I was like, what are those little pods? Like, it looks awesome. Cool. But this morning, because I'm a news girl, I do like to get in my like 45 minutes worth of news. And I was shocked and then I went on the website and it says EDC Hotel. I'm all, what is an EDC Hotel? Well, guess what? Resorts World has transformed itself, its lobbies, its linens, its door hangers, its robes, its throw pillows into EDC.
That's rad.
So I was watching it. We should go this weekend.
They're smart. Pay attention.
So smart.
That's super smart to do that, because you're going to attract all of them. And what you said that they are sold out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the hotel's sold out. But I'm looking at
that is money. Cha-ching, cha-ching,
even at my age, like, I'm like, you know what? I want to go valet, maybe go to dinner there, walk around, see everybody in their costumes and outfits. And they have so many selfie walls, Instagram walls. Like, every little cocktail I saw on the news has like EDC pics. Like, it's like,
they're ready.
Disneyland.
We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out
for the EDC goers.
That's cool.
They are so smart.
That's rad, though.
It's called freaking merch. They know how to add.
Yeah, it's all revenue. Especially in this economy and what's going on, I think that, that's a smart move. Cater to what is happening and what's
trending.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay here, though, like, I was looking at some hotels around the valley, and I just popped up Silverton Hotel and Casino. It's our local hotel right here.
Yeah.
Way far away from EDC. $600 per night.
Well, listen, I think when anything happens, the hotels, they catch drift of it and they stick to their guns.
Well, Las Vegas knows what's coming a year in advance. Everything is so booked. Next weekend, same thing though. Memorial Day weekend, $600 a night.
My anniversary.
Look at you. How many years?
Gosh, 2019. So we're going
Can you do the math?
5.
You are.
Going on 5.
I know. Who was there at your wedding?
I don't know. Some redhead lady.
Oh, what? That's amazing. Okay, so it is a big weekend, like not even getting into Memorial Day weekend, which is next weekend, which is massive and huge for Las Vegas. Did you know when you got married that it was Memorial Day weekend?
I sure did.
Okay, when I was in the wedding industry and stuff like this would pop up, like, I'm like, oh, it's EDC weekend. I need to let them know they're booking on EDC weekend to tell their guests to book way in advance so they don't get shocked by those prices.
Well, we did it the right way. We did it the right way, and, we made sure guests knew, 8 to 9 months beforehand.
Did your hotel blocking? Your room blocking?
I don't think we did that. So what we kind of did is we did hotel blocking for like the day of and the day before and the day of for like the entire bridal party and like closest family. But we had a lot of people that lived here, and we also had, and back then Airbnbs were like a huge thing. Mm-hmm. They were like a really, really huge thing. So that is something that...
What I'm hearing is that it was before it was regulated.
Yeah. So it's like we had a lot of people that were staying together. And we even opened our house as well because we weren't there.
Yeah. Well, sad news also on the news. So we just lost the Tropicana. So that's official. It's done. It's closed. It's going to take them until November. They have to clean everything out and structurally get it ready to be demolished. That's not my word. That's not my word. Imploded. So we knew that the Mirage was going away because...
Really?
Wait. I look at my little friend who never watches the news. Yeah, so the classic Mirage, it was opened in...
Are they like redoing it?
Yes.
But it's not going... They're not like doing like Trop. They're just revamping
it. So let me tell you the deets. Okay, so it was opened in 1989. Okay. And that was... it. I don't know if it really put us on the map, but, you know, as cameras and computers and the internet, I mean, you're talking like it's the classic volcano, the Mirage volcano, the white tigers as you're walking through the main lobby.
Siegfried and Roy.
Right, Siegfried and Roy.
That was a huge thing when I was a kid.
Massive. And then you have the dolphin habitat, okay?
It was attacked.
I gotta tell you something freaking hilarious. So where my good friend Farras got married at our family's wedding venue is called the Secret Garden. Now, let me tell you, we had that name before 1989. But
oh my gosh, could you imagine the chaos?
The Mirage, we had chaos. When the Mirage opened up,
Secret Garden.
It's the Secret Garden, but it was like the dolphin habitat. So see, it was...
you know what's so funny is I kind of remember that when...
So listen, we've had massive weddings back in the day where shuttle buses nobody's paying attention. They're maybe drinking on the way to a wedding, and then they're all of a sudden at the Mirage, and they're like, oh, bro, it's the Secret Garden in the wedding venue.
Yeah.
So, but I had an amazing bride and groom, and they were dolphin trainers. And so for 6 months, whenever we wanted, we could call them up, me and my kids, we could go back there for free, get the freaking underground, like feet in the water, like play and swim with dolphins.
I'm gonna say something, you know, being a kind human and being an individual that gives and being an individual that is constantly networking and having conversations with people. Like, this is the type of stuff
what do you do for a living?
You get available to you. Like, it's really, like, I hear this all the time. Like, it's all about who you know, but it's all about who you talk to, who you're nice to, who, you know, you may do a favor for. And it's like, what? Are you kidding me? I would have died to do that. That would have been so rad. It was
I still have the most beautiful pictures and memories. Okay, so here's the details. It is closing July 17th, so I think it's 2 months and 2 days. Okay, so...
It makes me really sad.
Do you know that locals, you can get on their website and you can pay just to have like a chair there at the pool. Like, you don't have to have a room. So that's exciting. So you can actually get on their website and you can book. And listen, it's about $50 per person, okay? But it is
I wouldn't pay that.
The famous Mirage pool. It's a really good time.
I wouldn't do it.
Okay, well,
$50? No.
I know. Well, I'm just saying, if you're like, oh, I want to say,
then I'm gonna get burnt.
Say I went to the Mirage for the last hurrah. So
I mean,
the other big things in there. Have you ever been to the Cirque du Soleil Love Show, the Beatles?
That's why I'm sad, because I just went and saw that last year.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah. And
isn't that why you? No, that's not why you missed Beyonce, because I got free tickets.
But she didn't invite me to.
You had a big special evening planned, but
it was not a special evening of anything.
It was some sort of steak dinner. I don't know.
No. Oh, yeah, we went to the Stratosphere.
It actually was.
I would have been like, I'm out.
Peace, Beyonce.
I'd have been like, I would have literally base jumped off the Stratosphere to the... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. We just saw Love pretty recently, and
do you have to be a Beatles fan? I'm not a Beatles fan.
That's what I was going to touch on. I know some of their songs. You know what I mean? Because obviously they're
Yellow
popular. Yellow Submarine, All You Need Is Love.
Okay.
All You Need Is Love.
I'm just sorry, that's way
there's
way
a lot of things, but I didn't grow up on the Beatles.
No, not at all.
I grew up on Madonna, Michael Jackson, Journey, things like that. So when it came to the Beatles, it definitely wasn't really kind of the era or the genre my parents listened to.
But it is Cirque du Soleil, man.
And I had never been to a Cirque du Soleil show.
What? So how are we friends?
I know. So we finally went. It was a whole family thing, and it was absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
So that's actually kind of makes me sad. I mean, I'm glad we actually went and saw it before it closed now, because I would have known. I would have been like, let's go to the Mirage, and been like, oh, just kidding. But it's really great. You don't have to be. That's
literally the only one you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh, my eyes.
I mean, I've been to a few shows here in Vegas that they've had, whether it's comedy shows, things like that. But no, as far as Cirque du Soleil, so the next one on the list was the Michael Jackson one.
Okay, well, we should take our kids, because Rocco really wants to go. Kylie would probably really enjoy it.
Yeah, and their tickets aren't that expensive.
Well, wait, I want to point out, if you want to get in there, so we kind of touched on the Mirage pool, you can still buy rooms at the Mirage. So I looked over the next 2 months, and if it's weekday and not like a crazy weekend, $89. I'm just saying. Then you can get into the pool for free, because
that's rad.
You're a hotel guest.
See, I would do that.
Okay, that's an idea.
Then I feel like I could
well,
really...
for $89, whoever's in your room.
But I feel like you could really expand on the fact that, like, you're taking full advantage of all the amenities of the room. Mm-hmm. And, like, if you get too burnt, like, who likes going to the pool and then driving home?
Or, like, literally all day. No.
You know what I mean?
Like a couple hours here, go
back up, and just, that would be rad.
Okay, so the Love Show, too, you can still see it for less than $90. So there's just a really good handful of things that I think that people should go and experience. What are they going to do with the fish? Oh, okay.
I'm sure everything's still going to be there. It's just going to be closed because they're going to be redoing it.
No, here's the thing. Okay, so if I've never talked about this before, so my husband and son are fish people. We've got 5 or 6 tanks in our house. And our friends know this. So my husband's really good friend, he cleans all the very fancy fish tanks in town, like at the Mirage. Yeah. So when you check in, there's that massive, don't even ask me, 1 billion gallon fish tank behind there. So fun fact.
They'll probably maintain it for sure.
Fun fact. So when during COVID, when the airport closed down, there are restaurants in there with really fancy fish. And our friend called us and said, we'll give you free fish tanks and all these fish if you will foster them through COVID. So we fostered the airport fish. Anyway, I'm concerned about the fish now. But I have heard that they have moved all, like the Secret Garden is not open right now because they have moved all the dolphins and all the things. I lost my train of thought because of the fish. You don't know what it's becoming?
No.
Okay, so really fun. So
who knows? They'll probably change it in a year after they redo it.
I like details. I'm a detail girl. So MGM Resorts bought it from the Mirage a hot 2 years ago.
Okay.
And they just sold it this year to the Hard Rock for like $1 billion. And so in 2027, it will be a giant guitar-shaped hotel.
Oh, so they're basically doing like Hard Rock, they're moving
It's Hard Rock. Well, yeah, because the Hard Rock is now Virgin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oof. So anyway, and I looked at my husband and I was like, you know what? I said, I don't know. It's kind of gauche at this point. Like it's huge blue guitar. I'm sure it's going to be. And Craig's like, well, that's what Vegas is. Like every hotel looks like that cross shaped. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you're right. I mean, Vegas is just supposed to be continually sparkly and evolving. So see, like me, sparkly and evolving.
We'll see. They took away the Sahara, then the Sahara came back, and it's like a whole thing. So
I'm here for the evolution. I'm here for it. Like we don't live in Rome. We're not taking down the Colosseum. Let's be honest. So anyway, it's going to be a fun, exciting week. And I just want to say congratulations to all of the current graduates because it is the last week of school here. And
graduates of 2024.
And I have a freshman, but I'm a booster club mom. And I just did the graduating seniors breakfast this morning. I've been up since 4 a.m., which is per usual. But it was so fun to see them. So congratulations if you or your kid or anybody you know is graduating.
College, high school, even all the way down to someone that's graduating kindergarten.
I know. Well, that's a thing.
All of them.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
No, I'm not crying. I cried then. I cried then, but yeah, totally. I mean, it's a huge year. I mean, school's out for the summer.
Okay, and next week we will talk about fun things to do with your kids or with your pets here in the 1,000,000-degree summer.
It's coming.
All
it's
the fun
come.
things.
Be prepared. It's going to be hot this year. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry if you think it's a jinx, but
it's like an El Nino year.
We haven't had one, so get ready.
Yeah. Oh, and the Mormon crickets. I wonder if they're coming back. They're in Ely right now.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
Just get ready. Stay cool. We love you. Have an exciting weekend. And if you're here in Vegas, hey, maybe you can meet me over at Resorts World and let's have a photo shoot. And we can pretend we're going to EDC. Woo! Peace out. You guys have a wonderful week.